Well, here we are, May the 20th. It's raining a little bit now. We're expecting 6 inches of snow or more or even less because the weather people don't know, they don't understand. Emergency preparations to save the garden and what little bit we've planted already. Tomato plants, pumpkins, seedlings, of course, the great sunflower. So we're gonna see what happens. That's the way it is. Stay tuned. Let's see if we can do it. Save the garden. Trying to prepare for the freeze that's coming, trying to cover up our plants. Different rules of thought about this. If you use plastic, some say plants will still freeze. I look at it this way: if it gets super cold, the plant's gonna freeze anyway, no matter what you do, unless you put a heat lamp on there. So this is what we're trying to do. There's a little one right here trying to come up. We're just trying to cover up all our plants we got growing. Last couple of years in Colorado, actually the last 4 or 5 years, the weather has really been funky. It's been bad. There's one right there, didn't cover. I got enough to stretch yet? I don't know. What these plants will do, they will continue to breathe, obviously, because they're living plants. That will go ahead and create some heat and warmth and moisture underneath here, especially if the sun comes out. So hopefully something works to help save these. These are sunflowers we're trying to save.
We need about...
Yeah, we need a bunch. We got seeds in the ground here. None of them have come up yet, so these here should be okay. Underneath here, we've got some tomato plants, flower plant. We're trying to use this here at the blanket. But again, if this here gets soaking wet, then it freezes. Could be a problem. Back there we've got sunflowers. Over here, what was it that we have here?
Squash and...
Squash and pumpkins?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we've got some more tomato plants and things like this. We're trying to keep them from freezing. We got some bad weather coming in. Here it is, the middle of May, and we've got this going on. This is ridiculous. This is a painter's tarp. Here's what we got to do in the front here. We got plants that need to be covered. We used the, what's that? Your number 10 metal can. Obviously coffee containers, covering plants, try to keep the frost off of them, trying to help them out a little bit. Now they can only stay on for so long, only so many days, then you're going to do damage because the sun can't get to them and feed them. But if it's real cold, well, you still got some issues and problems. Not too worried about the onions. Here's our plants.
It's fairly warm.
Yeah. Well, this ain't work out too good. What plant is this, Emma?
That's oregano.
Oregano?
And the other one's basil. I don't know what.
Maybe we can cover these with something.
Yeah, maybe we can do that instead. Cover these up. Because you already have the...
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just keep all this closed.
I think the only one, yeah, just keep it closed.
We put some plastic over those or something?
Yeah. I think it'll be all right because we have the greenhouse, so we could do plastic here. Just cover it with plastic.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
So we are going to cover this whole area with plastic. Okay. All right. I have a large box of these clear, lightweight trash bags for light trash. The commercial quality. The sun can come down in through the greenhouse and hit these bags and warm it up here. Now we have to be careful with this and only keep them on as long as necessary because it should get warm in here if it comes out. But we've already been told by the weather people And Lord knows they're never wrong, are they? But anyway, it's supposed to get pretty cold the next couple days here in Colorado. We're going to do this for all the plants. You can see we already got some over there. We waited as long as we could before we started doing this because we were under the impression it was going to get warmer today. Well, it didn't, so otherwise we could have trapped heat in here and everything could have worked out a whole lot better. So hopefully this added cover will keep everything warm. I'm not going to bother to tie it off or nothing. I just want it right there.
That's your finger.
Yeah. That worked out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well, here it is. It's all covered up. So hopefully this is going to work. Just have to wait and see. We got glass jars over these. So hopefully we can raise the temperature and help everything live and survive. Well, it's snowing right now. Hopefully we prepared everything properly and our garden and greenhouse will survive.